I'm Brandon Laatsch.
I'm Freddie Wong.
And this is our top 6 flicks.
Well, 3 and 3, we're splitting it up.
Yeah. All right, my first one, Hard Boiled. When I first saw it, it was we had the only way to get it. There was no American DVD release, so we had to unfortunately pirate it. We had to download it,
which we would never do now, by the way.
We would never do now. Yeah, it took us 2 months to download Hard Boiled, and every day I was getting updates from my friend Nico as far as how as far as like what the progress was. And when it finally finished, we watched the entire thing through, and it was hands down the best action movie we'd ever seen.
There's a movie called Tumpo, which is a Japanese movie about it's like literally a spaghetti western where it's about a ramen shop, and it's this crazy movie. It's a comedy where it jumps around genres and stuff. And it's an utterly fantastic movie. It's one of those movies you watch and you're like, I have to get some noodles like after I watch this right now. But it's like one of the funniest movies ever made, and it's a total classic. So it's a hard to find movie, but if you can get Tumpo, you can find it somewhere. I think Netflix might even have it. Definitely check that out.
Baraka is another film that was very difficult for us to see at first, because when Freddie originally told me about Baraka, and there was no good DVD release of it at the time, and so we had to wait until there was a 70mm showing in Los Angeles here, and we went and saw it. It's an entire movie without any words, and hands down it was like one of the most mind-blowing experiences as far as what could be done with no words and no story, just images, just moving images.
I think there's a Blu-ray of it out now, and it's like one of the, it's considered like one of the it's like a benchmark Blu-ray. So if you have a Blu-ray player, definitely get Baraka. I really like this movie called Fireworks. It's by Takeshi Kitano. Basically, he was a comedian. He's this totally guy who's like not a film director at all. He was like a comedian, like actor, and then he sort of got into directing movies, and it's like these are really like serious, very slow, sort of methodical movies, and and I think Fireworks is his best one. It's an awesome movie.
My favorite movie of all time is Wong KarWai's 2046. When I first saw it, the way that it intercut 2 stories was by showing basically the story within a story, which was set in the future, meanwhile with present time. Like the way that worked to illustrate the way the character was thinking was beyond anything I'd ever seen.
I'm a sucker for animation. I really like animation, and Ratatouille from Pixar is like my favorite one out of all of theirs because it's great. I really like Ratatouille out of all the Pixar movies. That one's definitely up there. They spend way more time making sure the script is good, and as a result, the movies are better. Funny how that works, right? If the script's really good, I guess the movie's probably pretty good too, right? So yeah, Pixar's kind of demonstrate that never before heard principle. Heavily Asian slanted, but yeah, good selection. They're good, look, there's some good ones.